Development Agency will now come to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Secretary, has this meeting been advertised according to law?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, it has.
Joan, roll call, please.
Mr. Diadio?
Here.
Mr. Travisano?
Here.
Mr. Valento?
Here.
Mr. Pavelny?
Here.
Mr. Delina?
Here.
Councilwoman Kilpatrick? Here. Councilman Lembo?
Yeah. Yeah, it is, I see. Camera's on, right, John? First order of business is approval of minutes from prior meeting held on May 25th, 2017. Can I have a motion, please?
I make a motion, we approve on roll call.
Second motion.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Diadio?
Yes.
Mr. Travisano?
Yes.
Mr. Valento?
Yes.
Mr. Pavelny?
Yes.
Mr. Delina?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kilpatrick?
Yes.
Councilman Lembo?
Yes. Next order of business, 6A, authorization for payment of bills non-NL. That's A through I. Can I have a motion, please?
Make a motion, we approve on roll call vote.
Second motion.
Roll call.
Mr. Diadio?
Yes.
Mr. Travisano?
Yes.
Mr. Valento?
Yes.
Mr. Pavelny?
Yes.
Mr. Delina?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kilpatrick?
Yes.
Councilman Lembo?
Yes. 6B, there's no bills?
No.
Okay. All right, we're going to skip 6B. Next order of business will be 6C, authorization for payment of bills to be paid from escrow accounts. That's J and K. Can I have a motion, please?
Make a motion, we approve on roll call vote.
Second motion.
Roll call.
Mr. Diadio?
Yes.
Mr. Travisano?
Yes.
Mr. Valento?
Yes.
Mr. Pavelny?
Yes.
Mr. Delina?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kilpatrick?
Yes.
Councilman Lembo?
Yes. Next order of business is pending matters, waterfront redevelopment project. Mr. Samuel.
Yes, the company ET Environmental has been going through and proceeding further with regard to the soil erosion measures on the site that they were notified that they were not in compliance with by our office as well as the DEP. And ET has assumed the responsibilities of MLP, or is it MLP New Jersey, if you remember. They were associated with Brian O'Neill to go through and be their construction managers. There has been a request from Prudential to go through and replace MLP with ET so that the remediation can continue, and I would recommend that the agency take that action.
And Chairman, I prepared a resolution approving the switch, if that's the Commissioner's desire.
When did you know about this?
I knew about this on June the 15th, okay, because that is when the request came to me and Joe, and we wound up going through. I prepared a report to you, but candidly, we have been occupied with a number of other matters, specifically MEC, so I apologize if I didn't call you to tell you that.
I have spoken to David Lent about this. It appears to be the way to proceed. I will join in his recommendation. And I apologize for, we just got these materials.
All right, enough with the apologies. There's been a number of times where we're getting things at these meetings handed out to the commissioners to review here, and I've had complaints from a lot of commissioners, and we're not having enough time to review it, and we're voting on it the same night. So I'd appreciate in the future, if you have everyone's email, get it to us, let us review it. And and myself included, I don't like, there's a whole bunch of papers here. I don't want to review it at a meeting and make an educated decision.
Mr. Chairman.
Not that I don't trust you guys, but you know what? The commissioners run the show, all right?
Well, we agree. Incidentally, the request was made to us June 15th, but I did not receive the package of information until probably Tuesday of this week. So.
Nice save, Dave.
And I will make it a point of emailing everyone, but I know there's a couple of commissioners that email is problematic, but I'll attempt to email, or I will say the documentation's available, pick it up in the office or something, if it comes in later.
Is that it, Dave?
That's it with regard to waterfront redevelopment.
I have one thing I just wanted to add. I wanted the agency to know that significant payments have been received over the last few weeks regarding reimbursement for remediation and, over $600,000 and some tax, there were some issues with some tax payments, not the regular taxes due for the property, but rather some of the properties that had been recently transferred to the redeveloper, and they were resolved, payments have been made. So I want to indicate to everyone that Prudential, as the operating agent and the financing at this point, has made very significant payments, and they've made it over the last few weeks.
Do we know how much they're paid?
It was, I believe it was approximately total between the two, $820,000. So I think that's a good indication that they are.
Do you know how much was paid to the borough? I'm wondering if that was something that you guys, the council members, have included in their budget.
That I wouldn't.
It wasn't paid to the council. It was reimbursement for remediation.
All right.
The taxes, about
Taxes,
$220,000 were paid to the borough in that respect. The 600 or so was reimbursement for remediation, which normally goes through this process of the assurance fund, but they did not do that in this case. They just paid us directly. So I just wanted the agency to be aware that their financial obligations are being met, and they're being met in a significant
I want to
way.
let the council know that they have some income coming from taxes that we haven't had in, I don't know, 40 years for this property. Okay. Mike, go ahead.
Since we received a notice of claim from Leaf Industries, I think we should move it from a pending matter into executive session.
It's actually listed under both, so that
Yes.
there was a, but yes, I would concur.
Okay, next, if there's nothing else on that, the next order of business, MEC land pilot.
And Chairman, before Dave does an update, Mr. Krubelli and I need to recuse ourselves and step in the hall.
Should we?
Or if that'll be, is it gonna be a presentation or?
No, it's not gonna be, well,
Well, there's going to be a very short report by me, and then in close, we're going to go through it in further detail.
All right, so is this something that you don't think you should be hearing in open?
No, just that Dennis and I shouldn't be here.
That's it, I'm
Yeah.
talking to you.
Yes, you, meaning you, meaning me, you.
All right,
Yeah, we
so
should pop
you know
out for a
what we'll
minute.
do? You guys go out, and then when we go into close, we'll do that one first, then I'll call you guys.
Perfect. Good.
No, we're gonna do the.
They do, yes.
Okay.
MEC land pilot, we're gonna do an open. Whatever we can in open.
Mr. Chairman and members, we have good news that the project is moving forward, but we have a little bad news in that they have to reduce the size of the power plant. And that's because there is not enough capacity in the grid to be able to take them without making millions and millions of dollars worth of transmission improvements. So the actual power plant is going to be reduced from a 560 megawatt power plant to a 440 megawatt. I think that's about a 21% increase or decrease in the size of the plant, okay? But when they looked at the construction costs, it nets out to be a 25% decrease. In closed, I want to go through and go over the details of the pilot agreement because we need to make a recommendation to the mayor and council to adjust the pilot, but I will go through and do that under closed because that's negotiation.
Okay. Joe, you have anything else? Okay, resolution for providing for holding a private executive meeting pertaining to litigation, personnel, contract negotiations, and property acquisition and sale.
So moved.
I didn't ask for anything yet. I have a motion to go into closed.
Make a motion, we go into close.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody else besides Vicky? Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Opposed? Ayes have
New, we have the
it. Bullets?
resolution.
We're ready for John to get
pertaining
back. John, are we back live? Okay,
Good.
thank you.
Okay, Joe.
Regarding New business, we have a resolution regarding the MEC project, and we have a proposed resolution regarding MLP, which I'll, in order, I'll read into the record if there are any questions about that.
Please. Whenever you're ready.
We're on, Joe?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
All right, taking MEC, the pilot, whereas, I'm going to read this into the record, whereas the Cerebral Economic Redevelopment Agency previously recommended a pilot agreement for the proposed MEC power plant located off Journey Mill Road in the redevelopment area, and whereas the project has been reduced in size and accordingly the cost to construct the plant will be reduced, and whereas the pilot agreement must be amended to reflect the changes outlined in the letter from CME Associates to the Cerebral Economic Redevelopment Agency dated June 16, 2017, and included in your packages for this meeting. And now therefore be it resolved that the Cerebral Economic Redevelopment Agency herein recommends that the Mayor and Council amend the pilot agreement with MEC in accordance with aforesaid engineer's letter. So that's the proposed resolution.
Can I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion, we approve on roll call vote.
Second.
Second motion.
Joan, roll call, please.
Mr. Diadio?
Yes.
Mr. Travisano?
Yes.
Mr. Palando?
Yes.
Mr. Gabelli?
I will abstain.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Delina?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kilpatrick?
Yes.
Councilman Wendell?
Yes.
Any
And the
comments?
second one,
I'm
Mr.
sorry, go ahead. I forgot the number one.
Right. Second one is a resolution of the Cerebral Economic and Redevelopment Agency authorizing the agency to replace MLP New Jersey Environmental Services LLC with ET Environmental Corporation LLC in connection with the remediation of Parcel C of the Cerebral Waterfront redevelopment area. Basically, they'd be in charge of the remediation process from here forward.
A motion to approve?
I make a motion, we approve on roll call vote.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Diadio?
Yes.
Mr. Travisano?
Yes.
Mr. Palando?
Yes.
Mr. Gabelli?
Yes.
Mr. Delina?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kilpatrick?
Yes.
Councilman Wendell?
Yes.
That's it.
Those are two.
Any comments from the commissioners? Being none, can I have a motion open up to the public?
I make a motion, we open to the public.
Second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, ayes have it. Anyone from the public wish to speak?
I do have one thing. You have,
Can you state your name for the record, please?
I'm sorry, you have me, Stephen Klein, listed in the letter, and I'm not with ET.
Oh, you're not with
I'm
ET?
not with ET.
Okay,
I am with Morse McClellan Agency.
okay, but you were at the meeting, okay?
Yes,
with
I
the
was
guys
at, I
from
was at
ET?
the meeting, everything else is
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
And my name's spelled with a C, not a K,
All right,
but I
Thank you.
did want to clarify that.
okay.
Okay?
Thanks,
That
Steve.
was my mistake, because I thought you were with ET, because you were sitting with all the guys from ET when you were at the mediation.
Right.
That's it, you just want us to spell your name right, that's it, anything else?
Make a motion, public portion be closed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, ayes have it.
Aye.
Motion to adjourn.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.